Does your aim look like this? But you want your aim to look like this. And you've come to the right place. I got 3 tips and tricks for you to improve your aim starting right now. I promise you these techniques will give you results no matter what your skill level is. These are 3 guaranteed ways you're going to improve your aim. Also, I want to mention that this works for controller players as well as keyboard and mouse players. Number 1, go into your class loadout area. Down at the bottom there's a little button that says firing range. You can go in there and you can shoot these dummies all day long. If you look at the numbers on the floor, 1, 2, 3, there's 3 different booths. Each of them has different positions for the dummies. You can also go into the settings on the firing range and change how much health that the dummies have. And every day when you get on, I recommend you use the firing range for at least 5 to 10 minutes before you jump in an actual game. Next thing you want to do before you jump in an actual game, you have 2 options here. You can either jump into small map mosh pit and play a couple games in there, or if you have decent stats and you want to keep it that way, you can set up a private match and play against bots. Now I know what you're saying, oh I don't get XP, oh I don't level up my guns. Well, if you set the game up just like I'm showing you on screen here, you can play against recruit bots, which are extremely easy enemies to play against, and if you care about your KD, it's not going to affect it. Alright, the 3rd technique that you guys need to be using if you want to improve your aim, I personally think this is the most important secret that a lot of people do not do this. They don't practice this. They don't even understand what this is that I'm about to show you is. It's called centering. What does that mean? This clip right here is a perfect example of centering. You see that little white dot in the middle of your screen? It's there for a reason, right? What you want to be doing before you even aim down sights is putting that white dot on the middle of your enemy, exactly in the center. That's why it's called centering. Notice how before I'm even scoped in, before I take every shot, I'm lining up the center dot onto the enemy's chest, then I'm aiming in, then I'm taking the shot. This isn't just a technique that you need to be using with snipers. You need to be doing this with your SMG, your shotgun, your AR, whatever you're using. This is how the pros aim. This is the baseline for any FPS game to get good aim, to get better aim. Your eyeballs should be fixated on that center dot 99% of the time. Everything that you see, every enemy that pops up in front of you, everything going on, ignore it and use centering your focus on that dot to position your crosshair as you move around the map. So as you're turning a corner, look with your crosshair, clear the corner with your crosshair. You know, a lot of new players, they run around and they're so focused at looking at the big picture or looking at their feet while they're running across the map, or they're worried about looking at where they're going next. A lot of times if you just focus on the center dot, the human eye is a remarkable thing and your peripheral vision is a lot stronger than you think it is. The only time my eyes leave the center of my screen and that little dot is every once in a while if I don't see an enemy or I have no clue where they are. I glance up at the mini map for half a second. Where do my eyes go? Right back to that middle dot. I'm telling you, this part of the video is so crucial to be able to develop good aim in this game. So with all that said, what you need to do is you need to take these 3 techniques and put them all together. When you're in private match shooting bots, when you're in small map mosh pit and everything is happening really fast, focus on centering. When you're in the firing range, focus on centering. I promise you, if you work on centering, you're going to be winning almost every single gunfight. You know why? Because your enemy probably going to be like, oh, hold on, let me aim down my sights. Okay, now let me find my reticle or my red dot. Okay, now let me drag my mouse or my controller stick all the way across my screen onto that guy and shoot him. Now, what you want to do is you want to be aimed at that guy with your center dot. That way, the second you ADS, you're spraying away, mowing him down, you're popping off that sniper shot, he's on the ground, and you're still playing. Those are my 3 tips and tricks that you need to practice right now. If you want to win a free GPU and you haven't seen the video on the screen now, I suggest you watch it.